spirits review from a rather cold beer room again. You know, it is what it is. It's that time of year, isn't it? So tonight, reviewing this little beauty. So Wildcard Brewery, formerly of Nottingham, I think. Jaeger Wise, she's the head brewer, or certainly the person you're seeing in the news quite a bit, doing beer tastings on a TV channel and something on Amazon as well, some beer masters or something along those lines. And recently done 2 collaboration brews with Castle Rock Brewery. They did some in cans, and there's a new one gone on in pubs on cask or keg, whichever. So tonight I'm reviewing this fella. This is from Liquid Light, based in the Sneinton area of Nottingham. Just opened their new tap room not long ago. Cracking tap room as well, to be fair. It's about 6 months probably now. Yeah, it's been a while, probably more than 6 months. And then there's also obviously the Wildcard Brewery there. So it's their collab. It's called Science Fiction, which is quite funny these days with everything that's going up in the world. And it's a NEIPA, New England IPA. NEIPA is a New England IPA. So a NEIPA brewed with our good friends at Wildcard Brewery. Look forward to a huge aroma and flavour of citrus, passion fruit and pineapple, courtesy of Citra, Eldorado and Galaxy hops. ABV 6.7%, vegan friendly and brewed at Unit 9, Robin Hood Industrial Estate, Nottingham, NG3 1GE. NG3. I was born in NG3, so I was born in St Anne's, mind you, not Sneinton. But yeah, NG3 nonetheless. And now I live in NG5, not far away from that area of the world. So we'll give this a whirl, see how it goes. And so I got this just before Christmas, November time, if memory serves me correctly. Or was it early December? I'm not 100% sure. I got it at the same time that I got the Emperor's Brewery collab. So there we go. Put that there. Move to camera. There we go. And there we go. Look at that. So it's a hazy, big orange pour, inch of white, fluffy head. Yes, it's very fluffy. Sometimes, you know when I'm doing beer reviews, sometimes I get the smell and I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting the right smell from my nose, and I'm not trying to think I'm getting something different. So yeah, can't say I'm getting much citrus on the aroma. Certainly getting the pineapple and passion fruit, but not the citrus, not yet anyway. So it looks a nice pour today. I've been doing some brewing today as well, so all good, all coming soon, very soon. But yeah, nice looking pour. So cheers everyone. Hope we're having a good Saturday. I did chuck it down this morning, mind you. Well, in Nottingham at least. Hint of citrus on nose then. Just as I'm about to swallow some, there's some I can get that. I got the citrus. Just a faint whiff of the citrus just popped through. Amazing how these things happen. Right, so the taste, citrus, orangey citrus straight away on the taste. Quite a strong orange citrus. And in the background was initially the pineapple. And now it's passion fruit that's going through. Bore me into this. Bore me how flavours, how they develop and how they come through. And you'd have to ask yourself: is this how they program the beer, or is it just how it works. Uh, always, always a thing to ask. And one of these days, I'm going to get myself down to Liquid Light and go on a brewery tour. I did mean to do one, but it clashed. It clashed with the Robin Hood Beer Festival, so I didn't go. It was the day before, and yeah, I didn't go. But see what happens this year. I'm hoping to do more beer festivals this year, but more on the beer. That's a tingle on the tongue there from the beer as well. Oh, that's a nice beer. 6.7%. You wouldn't get the ABV. Nah. You know, the ABV, you'd pass it for a 5%. But I mean, I'm happy at 6.7 to be fair. I thought I drank all these good strength beers. And funnily enough, I haven't got a lot left of big beers. They're all sessionable strength. And I mean low sessionable strength, not raggy sessionable strength. Hence why I'm back brewing again. Brewing today, tomorrow I'll be bottling up my beer. So I might do a video on that. Tomorrow afternoon, around about 6 o'clock. I'll check with the wife first. I'll say I'm going to do a live and double check what time to do it, just so it doesn't clash. And I've also got wine that's coming to the end of its brewing. That's got to be stabilised and finings added. And so yeah, I've got all go at the moment. It's quite interesting. It's you know, to see where it all goes on the wine and on the beer front. If you're successful, obviously there's always a chance that you're not going to be successful. You're not telling me that the big breweries don't knacker it up as well. You know, things happen. And I mean, I spoke to one brewery and they told me that they didn't put the right ingredients and someone forgot to do this or put some more in and, you know, got confused or whatever. And they had to change the beer at the last minute, put different hops and change the name of the beer. And that's absolutely hilarious. And these things happen, I think, you know, hence why there's so many different beers being brewed and complete one-offs. I myself this year, I'm definitely going to go down the brewing route. I've already seen the gear that I need to get. I'm going to do brew in a bag because I personally think that's the best way to do it. Yeah. Brew in a bag gives most of the benefits of grain brewing without some of the mess associated. And I'm good with that. I'm good with that. At least for the initial boiling, the grain element and getting the temperatures. So I will go into this more when we do the Wraggys tap room because I feel that's the best platform for that, especially tomorrow night with it being a homebrew thing. But yeah, the kit I need is about 100 quid, and then I can just use my normal homebrew stuff to ferment because again I'm fermenting and you know the house is a good temperature. I'm not brewing it at a brewery where they've got to worry about temperatures. My house is already a good warm temperature to brew stuff in. So that's where I'm going to go with that. So yeah, good. Anyway, on with the beer. We'll talk a lot more. Now, as for these two breweries, um, oh, some lovely flavours come through them. So it's starting, the air's getting to it, and the flavours are starting to pop out, and it's becoming more juicy now. It's amazing, isn't it? How beers can change. They're not all one-trick ponies. Um, I mean, everyone looks at imperial stouts as being like the kings of flavour, and they rightly are. But with this, as I'm drinking it, I'm getting different flavours coming through, good different complexities in the flavour. So I like that. I like that. Whatever I'm drinking is not just a. I mean, sometimes it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, but other times, especially when it's a one-off beer that you probably won't ever see again, um, it's a good thing to get them flavours. Now, I always wonder this with collabs. Obviously, the initial collab is a collab, but when a beer's brewed later on, but using that same recipe, and the brewery, say for instance, Liquid Light brewed this again, but Wildcard weren't in attendance, could you still class that as a true collab? Because let's be fair, if you're not there and you're not part of that day, can it actually be a proper collab? Interesting, you know. I suppose it's the same as virtual collabs and things like that. Is it a collab in name only? I do wonder this when I see, and it does seem to be the trend of these days for collaboration beers. And it's good, it's a good thing. Gets names out there. It's good to give, it's good for both sides, I think, to give a pop up and to make them both look good. Whichever brewer is obviously. But it does make me wonder the validity of a collab, because I know, and I've heard this from several different breweries, that collab beer has been brewed, and it says it's another brewery involved, but it's not the same. They have had no involvement. They've just said, yeah, you can brew it again. And so, in that respect, is it a true collab? And if let's say you get a localish brewery, you know, um, and they're lucky they get some, I don't know, some mega personality to brew the beer, to do the collab, or mega brewery to do the collab, just to give them that hook up, and it sells well the first time, all good in that, and then they bring it out again, but they're just using the recipe. They're not actually using that brewery in that process. Interesting, interesting. Little, it's snippets that go through my mind at times. Um, I've had the same thing in a gardening way, where people have used my name and I wouldn't even know what to do with it. On that particular occasion, it's like, you shouldn't be using my name if I wasn't there. But yeah, always want to drop something in. Oh, got my tooth then. So the pineapple really starting to come to the front now. It's amazing how it's changed since the initial aroma. But the taste is bounced from citrus to passion fruit to pineapple, and each one has took their turns. Obviously, temperature plays a part, and obviously your own taste buds. Still don't class this as anything other than about a 5% beer. I know it says it's 6.7, but I can only taste. I'm tasting it. It tastes like a 5% to me. And that's a good thing, I suppose, in some ways, and a dangerous thing in other ways. You know, there's both sides of the coin there. So, hazy orange pour, white head. And like I say, the pineapple was more prevalent. Pineapple and passion fruit on the nose. And on the taste, it's bounced around all three elements. But it's a really nice beer. I've totally enjoyed it. And Fair Play Liquid Light and Wildcard Brewery. Yeah, lovely beer. Out of 5, for me, a good 4.6. This is a really, really good IPA, a New England IPA for that matter. A lovely juicy juice fest of a beer. I won't call it a true juice fest. I've had some proper juice fest beers, but it's in that area. You know, it's not twangy like a West Coast beer, so it's certainly in that area. But nice tasting in any case. So there we go. Science fiction. If you see it and you like IPAs, this is a beer to try from Two Good Breweries. See you soon, everyone. Go up the ass, get wham, freeze him. Cheers.